By now on your entrepreneurship journey, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what you need to be doing in your business. You know exactly how to follow through, or at least, even if you don't know what to do in the next 5 years, you at least know what you need to be doing in this season. And truth is, the thing you need to be doing, you have to be doing it consistently. And then you have to be doing it for a very long period of time until you start seeing results. But here's the truth: consistency is not easy, especially if you're the kind of person who loves new things. You like to see results quickly. And when you're not seeing the results quickly, it can get very frustrating. It can get very annoying at times to have to show up regardless. And I get that. I totally understand that. I dealt with that firsthand. And also, too, my students deal with it. So I know what it's like. And I'm about to break down three of the biggest reasons why you struggle with being consistent. And no, it's not discipline. Oh, you need to be disciplined. Blah. We hear that enough. That's not the truth. That's just, to me, that's just a bunch of just book gibberish. I don't know. Like it's just not truth. It's not realistic. It's not what most people are dealing with. And in today's video, I'm going to break down exactly the biggest three reasons why I feel like it's hard to stay consistent and what to do to get out of each one. Okay. So let's get right into it. By the way, my name is Adonis. I create content on here for entrepreneurs and business owners who want to scale and grow businesses online. It's not the same as growing a business in person. It's a whole different world in terms of marketing, in terms of showing up online, building an audience. It's a complete different monster. And if that's you, if you want to do that, this is the channel for you. I create content as often as possible every week. And I also have a free community down below for like-minded individuals just like you who want to connect with us. Let's get right into the video. So the first thing is, I believe that's killing your consistency, killing our consistency, is it's weird, but it's your attachment to the results. And the reason I say this is because for a lot of us, what's the point of creating? We're not creating for just fun and games. We're not creating just because we're just bored. A lot of us at this point, we're creating because we have an end goal in mind. We have a business we want to launch. We have a business we're trying to grow. And realistically, to grow that business, we need an audience. We need a community of people. And where you are now, it's required that you have an audience. So it's just like, okay, cool, you can pay for ads possibly, but you may not want to do that. Or you've tried it before and you realize, that's just not my thing. So realistically, you're creating, and I get it, your goal is to grow an audience. So I'm not discrediting that because it's the truth. That's just true. But I want you to take a little shift with me in this. Imagine if you decide to create for learning. And what I mean by this is, imagine if you make a shift where now every time you create content, you're creating to get better at what you do. You're creating to get better at creating content. You're creating content to get better at speaking. You're creating content to get better at your marketing. You're creating to get better at your communication skills. When you shift it to that mindset, you'd be surprised that you're not so attached to the engagement and response anymore. It's just like for me, when I'm creating my content, yes, I still want views. Yes, I still want a retention. Yes, I still want an audience. But realistically, if I wake up the next morning and I didn't achieve the results I wanted, it's kind of discouraging. But regardless, I still show up again. Why? It's because I'm here learning. I'm trying to get better at what I do. That's my main focus. I want to get better at what I do. So when I finally do blow up, when the moment finally happens, when one video ends up at 50,000 views, 100,000 views, I'm not getting a bunch of horrible leads. Because imagine if you go viral today with where you are. You may feel like, that'd be nice. But overall, you could have had a better outcome in terms of lead had you taken this time out to get better at your communication, get better at your speaking, get better at sending the message and reeling in the right audience for your business. So treat it as that. Every time you're creating, do not get so caught up and not get so consumed by the engagement, by the results, but instead use this as a time to get better at what you do, get better at marketing and building your business. Here's the second thing. And this one, I think I suffer with it a lot, even until now. Yeah, and I guess I'm nervous to talk about this because sometimes I feel like people can't relate to this, even though I literally read in my community different students who deal with this also. But it's boredom. Is that right there? If you understand, you understand. If you don't, let's break it down. For some of us, in the beginning, it's exciting. I know for me, I don't know if it's the fact that I have ADHD that's like that, where I love shiny new things. I love different things. I love something new. I love something that's just something new. But then once it gets bored, it's like, okay, I feel like I start losing momentum. And here's the truth. If you really want to build something great, you have to fall in love with the boredom of it. you have to fall in love with routine, and routine can get boring. Routine is not that sexy, it's not that exciting, it's not that fun. Okay. And that's just the truth. I feel like for me, when when I'm creating at times, I can get so caught up in this idea that, man, I've been doing this for 2 weeks straight. No engagement as much as I want. I'm not getting all the leads I want. I'm bored. Maybe I need to try something new. No, a lot of times you don't need to try something new. A lot of times you don't need to switch or you need to pivot. You don't need to do all that. You just need to keep posting the content. You have to keep showing up. That's what you need to be doing. You have to keep going. And it's not fun. It's not exciting. It's not like a roller coaster like that your mind wants. But here's what helps me, and you can try this out also. Find the excitement in other parts of your life. Go do other things that are exciting. For me, one week I'm ziplining in Atlanta. Next week I'm going go-karting. Next week I'm going to play pool. I try to find other things in my life that's exciting. I find new TV shows to watch. I play video games. Sometimes I just take road trips. I try to find other things in my life where I can flip the script, change the schedule, change the routine, and do different things, so that when it's time for me to show up consistently, when it's time for me to do the boring thing, when it's time for me to do the thing that is required to consistently do for a long period of time, I can do it without complaint. I can do it without frustration. I can also do it without resistance. I can just get up, get it done, and get it out the way so I can get back to all the crazy and exciting things. Like for right now, I'm recording this video right now. I'm looking forward to, in the next 2 hours, I'm going to the gym. I'm about to go try a new workout routine I saw on TikTok. Why? Because I just want to go try something different. I just wanted a different. Is it because the last workout routine wasn't working? No, it was working fine. It's just I'm bored. I'm like, hey, I want to do something different. So I'm about to go try a completely different workout routine that I've never done before. Why not? So that's where I get all the excitement out. I don't allow myself to get so caught up in this excitement of, oh my gosh, I gotta change something in my business. I gotta change strategy. It's not going to be good, because imagine you build an audience through this consistency you've had for the past 2 weeks, the consistency you had the past 4 weeks, and then you switch it up because you're bored, because you're not seeing the results you want. Now you get this audience and they're confused because they fell in love with you for that consistency. They fell in love with you for the way you were showing up, and now you're completely trying something different. Like, no, we can't do that. So this is a message for my fellow people. If you get me, you get me. Don't get so caught up with trying to find the exciting thing. That's not going to allow you to remain consistent. You need to stay consistent, because that is the smartest thing to do. And that is going to be how you grow your business. Because think of this: if you remain consistent, if you play the long game, you're going to get to experience a life where you have the freedom to try new things. You have the freedom to switch it up every day and do different things outside of the thing you have to remain disciplined in. So look at it from that perspective. Stay consistent regardless. Do not get so consumed with boredom. It does get boring. Yes, it does, but it's worth it in the long run. And it's funny because it's not boring in a sense of I hate it. It's boring in the sense of I've been doing the same action every day for the past 300, 600, 700 days. And it's like, I want to try something new. Not with this. You're doing the right thing. A lot of you are. And if you feel like you're not, drop in the comments. Let me know what you're doing consistently, and we can chat in the comments. I would love to talk to y'all and answer any questions you have. And the last one I think is, I don't know if this is mean, but I feel like for the last one, it's because you're addicted to the results, not the rhythm. The results is what we want. Yes, I do understand that it's what we want, but you can't get addicted to the results. The results will disappoint you sometimes. The results will leave you discouraged. I'm going to give you a real life example. So I coach and mentor entrepreneurs and business owners. I think it was 2 weeks ago, I had over 100 students, potential students. I had 100 students in a workshop I hosted, and the plan was for them to join the workshop, learn a lot of information, give them a lot of valuable information, and then afterwards, I offer them an opportunity to work with me one-on-one to help you implement everything you learned. And I got like I think I like 5 or 8 signups, and it was very discouraging. And is it because I'm not grateful for those 5 to 8? I think it's about 8 people. No, I love them. They're on the team now. We're working together. And after the call, I think I got about like 4 more signups. But overall, I wasn't happy with the results. And that left me at a point where I was just like, what am I doing, man? I'm doing something wrong. Let me just take a break for the next 2 weeks and go back to the drawing board. Nah, skirt, skirt. My mentor had to pull me to the side and says, no, Adonis, you're showing up. You have to go hop on and wake up the next morning, turn that camera on and record another video and post online. It's not sexy. It's not exciting. It's not fun. But the truth is, the results will disappoint you sometimes, not because they're not good, but because sometimes they don't meet your expectation. And when they don't meet your expectation, our first thought is, are we doing something wrong? Do we need to go back to the drawing board? Do we need to look at the blueprint? Do we need to do this? What is it we're doing wrong? A lot of times you may be doing something wrong, but don't sacrifice your consistency while trying to figure out what you're doing wrong. So I may be doing something wrong, but I'm going to go learn what I'm doing wrong after I show up consistently every day. So I'm still going to show up consistently every day while I figure out what I'm doing wrong. I'm not going to put everything on a full pause to figure out what I'm doing wrong. No, because that's exactly what kills your momentum and sets you back. I've done it too many times to count, and I know you can relate to this. We're not about to put everything on pause to figure out what we're doing wrong. No, we're going to figure out, because realistically, I like the accountability. We're taking accountability. We're saying, yo, the result I wanted is not what I achieved. Something has to give. I gotta fix this. This is not right. This doesn't seem right. And I get it. I love the accountability. You're like, I gotta fix this. I gotta do this. And I totally stand with you on that. But while you're trying to fix it, while you're trying to figure out what you're doing wrong, you still need to show up every single day with the same format you've been doing that's been keeping you this long. Because yes, I didn't sign up the 35, 37 people I wanted to sign up, but the 8 people I got, this method works to get those 8 people. This method worked to get these 10 to 12 people in this program. So why would I go back to 0? Because that's the only other option. If I say I'm going to put this on pause, that's for me to go back to 0. No, I'd rather keep the 8 premium people engaged, keep the 100 people that joined my workshop, keep those people engaged with more content while I figure out what to do in the background, on the back end, on my time off, in a complete different time. So I can't stress it enough. So one, we're not going to get caught up with the engagement. The engagement, it's relevant in terms of studying, but we're not going to allow it to discourage us, to tell us to stop creating, to tell us to stop showing up. No. And 2, we're not going to get so caught up with boredom. If we get bored, oh well, go find something exciting to do outside of this. Go try some new food. Go on TikTok and look up the newest restaurant in your area, or look up the newest frozen food at the store, like, or the newest crumble cookie. Go try something. Like, go find other things exciting to engage with, to indulge in, to get your dopamine going, so you don't tarnish your consistency. You don't tarnish the momentum you've started. All right. And 3, the most important things is you're addicted to results. We're not about to get so caught up in the results that we allow the results to dictate when we show up and when we don't show up. That is not fair to the people you are connecting with. That's not fair to your audience. You're going to show up regardless. And that's what I want you to do. That's what's more important than anything I could ever say here. So I trust that you will take this advice. I trust that you will go through with it. I trust that you've taken notes and you will show up in a different way. And don't forget, if you're new here, to subscribe. I make videos like this all the time to truly help you grow and scale your business online, and also to join the Skool community. We'd love to have you there and connect with all of us. Drop your name and let's chat. If you also have any comments, anything, drop them in the comments. I read all your comments every single time. Y'all drop a comment. I'm all in the comments reading every day. I'm always on my phone looking for y'all comments. So I can't wait to chat with you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.